Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Just Okay podcast. I am Brittany Ledesma, and this is the second time I've tried to record this, actually, because I tried recording it yesterday and I gave up about 10 seconds in. Yeah, I don't know. That's the amount of strength I have these days. I've been sick for about a week now, so that's been fun. It's so fun because I've been coughing throughout the night, so I've barely slept. But last night was the first night I didn't wake up from coughing at 4 a.m. But yeah, it's just the time of year of getting sick. I literally gave up vaping because of this. I gave all my weed vapes away today because I was like, you know what? The thing about it is I have asthma, and I've always smoked with asthma, but now that I'm getting older, I guess it's affecting me differently when I smoke with asthma, so I'm cutting down on vapes because I know vaping is bad. I'm still going to smoke weed. I don't know if I'm going to do any more dabs. I don't know. I don't know. Man, getting old and sacrificing stuff for your health is annoying, but it's been about a decade of smoking every day, so it's about time I chill out, you know? But yeah. No, it is crazy. It's been a decade of that. I'm getting fucking old. I lost my virginity a decade ago. I think last month or this month, it's been a whole decade since I've been fucking. No, yeah, that's it was so bad too. It was so bad. I don't think anyone has a good first time. Mine was with a guy. He was 6'7". I will say he's a little less than a year and a half younger than me, so it did feel weird because I was 17 and he was 15 at the time. No, he was 16. I was 17. No, maybe. No matter what way I swing it, I don't like how it sounds. But he, yeah. And then he said he wouldn't eat me out because that's gay. And that's a straight man, you guys. I don't know. He got really into hypebeast stuff. That was probably my first real boyfriend, I guess. I don't know. I feel like anyone from high school doesn't count, though. At least let's say it doesn't. It's just cringy to look back. He was 6'7" and I'm 5'2", so he looked older than me, even though I was older and I obviously looked younger. Like, if you would have seen us together, because he also had facial hair, it looked like he took me because of how tall he was and how tiny I am. I was so dainty too. I don't know. I work out more now than I did in high school, though. I think growing up is figuring out that working out for your mental health is enjoyable, because I didn't do it for mental health back then. I worked out to be fit and be sexy. And then I realized that, I work out now to not kill myself. And that's nice. I don't know. I guess today's kind of a Christmas episode. It's not, though. I have nothing Christmassy I've prepared to talk about. When my sibling was in sober living, we hosted a sober Christmas, or it might have been a sober Thanksgiving. I don't know. Either way, a little rough to get through. My mom sits everyone down to eat, and she asks, "So what was your childhood trauma?" We haven't even gotten into the mashed potatoes yet. No one's drinking enough. No one's drinking at all. And so we just had to raw dog that conversation. Because I pointed out, I was like, that's an insane thing to ask a group of people, let alone they're sober. That's a question you ask when you're drunk. No, my mom asked that question sober to a room full of people who a lot of them have a lot of childhood trauma because they're addicts now, and it was a whole ordeal. I don't know. I do know a lot of people really hate the idea of turkey on Christmas. They think that's just a Thanksgiving food. And a lot of people don't like turkey. That's the newest take I've heard. I gone my whole life, no one's really complained about eating turkey. Till this year, I've had so many friends be like, yeah, it's too dry. I'm not really into turkey. Fuck you. Turkey is perfect as it is. If it's too dry, fucking put gravy on it. Put the little stuff in that was in at the bottom, the juices. It's so perfect as it is. It's a nice lean meat. Also, I love a piece of dark turkey. Don't get me talking about dark turkey. I love that shit. I know it's probably bad for the turkey population every year. This time of year is probably a stressful environment. I wonder if turkeys think about Christmas and Thanksgiving as like the Hunger Games. They're just like, I'll volunteer as tribute. Gobble, gobble, gobble. They don't realize that it's one turkey every year, 2 turkeys every year at least for my childhood, made my childhood. I'm thinking about the ratio because I'm 27. So if I've had 2 turkeys every year, that's 54 turkeys in my lifetime that I've been slaughtered for my joy. And that's like being like, if I include probably when I was a kid and I didn't even have turkey, but like, yeah, at least 54 turkeys have been murdered in the name of a Ledesma Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's crazy. Like I said, I've been sick. Dude, being sick and not being able to do anything is my least favorite thing. I have ADHD. I hate sitting. My old therapist always recommended yoga to me because I can't sit still, but being sick literally forces me to sit still and do nothing because I've been having trouble breathing. Like, bro, my fucking lungs are rough, but like today is the best day they've been. I've been hitting that nebulizer, got my albuterol refilled. If you know, you know, asthma game goes hard. So I've just been sitting. Today was the first day I walked a mile with my dog. I normally do that every morning before work. I'll walk a little mile with him to make sure he gets his little exercise in. He's a chunky boy. He's a good boy, but he's a chunky boy. And so I like to do that with him. And I haven't been able to do that till today. So it's been a whole week off of like long walks with him. So that was nice. Then I pushed myself to my limits. I walked on the treadmill for 20 minutes. I did it. But yeah, so I've been trying to keep busy, and because I've been like at home and unable to do things, I've been like fixing up my house, been doing things I put off for months. Getting sick will force you to do things that you've been putting off for months. Like I hung up a mirror finally that's been on my floor for 3 months. I have taken off, I had things that were like stuck on here. I took them off. I mean, granted, you can see that paint's fucking peeling, but it is what it is. Still need to put something up here, but I started like working on the artwork for it. I think I'm gonna do a little gallery wall, a little gallery wall. I was like looking at a bunch of posters and stuff I could put up. I'm just gonna do a bunch of random shit. It's probably gonna look mid, but better than a naked wall. Or is this naked wall just fine? I don't know. So I've been doing a lot of things I've procrastinated. I haven't finished Christmas gifts though. I haven't finished Christmas gifts. Christmas gifts are really, I love being a good gift giver. For the most part, I'm great at giving gifts. But the thing is, if I can't figure out the right thing I'm going to get someone, it really bothers me. Because I'm like, I don't want to get them a gift card. I know a gift card is fine to give someone. Gift card is a fine gift. But a gift card says, I don't know you. A gift card says, I hope you like money. And that's fine. Everyone likes it, for the most part. But like, I like giving sentimental gifts. I'm a sappy little bitch. I love getting sentimental. I'm such a whore for like a cute little, like, here's a really personalized gift. I made it, but also it's really nice and fancy because I'd be doing that shit. But this year, I think people are going to be getting okay gifts. I might actually get someone a gift card, which for me isn't something I'm used to doing. I don't like that. I'd rather... I don't know. It's a little weird, but we'll see. I recently saw that they canceled Disney canceled the all-female reboot of Holes. I think it's because Pornhub already made it, and bro, they filled those holes. Okay. And you were like, wow, there's more holes. There's even more holes, and they just keep filling them. Great job on that. So Disney isn't doing that. Disney, I think Disney's a little overrated. I know they did a lot of good stuff back in the day, but now it just seems mid. But maybe that's what people felt in the 90s. They were like, this isn't my Disney. When I was watching, I was about to say Zora, Girl of the 21st Century. Oh my God. That'd be so funny. Zora Mondani, the girl of the 21st century. I'm forgetting her fucking name. Xenon, girl of the 21st century. I'm sure people who watched Disney when they were younger were like, that's, every generation does this. They're like, my music was better. But Disney's fucking weird right now. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I don't even have Disney Plus. I can't even fucking really talk about it. But I don't know. The more kids shows that come out, I'm just like, this is pretty mid. I don't know. I've talked about this before. I was bullied by a girl who was a Power Ranger. Don't like her. Don't like Power Rangers now. I used to be a Power Ranger girl. Not anymore. Not anymore since you hired that bitch. She wasn't that bad. I just don't like her. She was kind of a cunt once. A little. She was friends with mean people. I don't know. Maybe I'm projecting that I didn't become a Power Ranger. But yeah, also craziest part, her brother was in one of those like child like star like TikTok documentaries about like a mother abusing her child and like pimping her out online. I don't know. It came out on Netflix last year, but that's fascinating. I did watch all of it and I was like, T, clocked it. It is weird though, because I remember seeing her and her brother move out to like LA as kids, and like it is very interesting because my parents, I so badly wanted to be a Disney star growing up. My fucking dream was to be a Disney star. I wanted to audition for that show, Austin and Ally. Thank God I didn't. Nothing against them. Just, you know, I'm glad I didn't become a child star like I wanted. I was so ready to whore myself out for Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. I'm like, give me all the layers of clothing, because all Disney Channel clothes make them layer. And it's for what? For what? Why are you layering a tank top over a short sleeve over a long sleeve? It's fucking weird. It's a weird look, but they do that because it's modest, and modest is hottest, and Disney Channel, hot as fuck. They make those kids look hot as fuck. But like, I don't know. I see now. I'm so grateful my parents didn't. I'm so grateful my mom shot down all my dreams as a child. My dad was very supportive of me. My mom was like, you know what? We're going to be realistic, honey. You're not that talented, not that cute. And then I found comedy, and she was like, not that cute. And then she was like, well, it's going well now, so we'll be supportive. She is very supportive of comedy now. I think she got supportive when she saw I was making a little money from it. And by a little, it's really not a lot. Comedy doesn't make money. If you want to make money, do TikTok dances. TikTok dances probably make more money than majority of comics do. Like, there are so many kids who just do dances on TikTok that I guarantee you pay their parents rent. It's crazy. It is so funny though that also this year has been very interesting. I have loved and hated this. Like, the political climate, not a big fan. I'm going to say political climate of 2025. However, the Epstein emails, what a highlight of this year. Trump giving head to Bubba. Are you fucking kidding me? That's beautiful. I don't care if it's true or not. In my mind, it's true. In my mind, it's true. I don't care. The fact that there's even the idea of the president of the United States giving head to the former president of the United States, chef's kiss, moi. You couldn't have written it better. I mean, truly. I wonder if there's fan fiction between, I guarantee you, because like I don't read fan fiction anymore, but when I was like in high school, I didn't like know what to jerk off to, so I'd like read One Direction fan fiction. I'd watch the videos on YouTube though, so it'd be like a slideshow of fan fiction, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd be like rubbing myself like, what am I doing? Harry Styles goes to meet you in the bathroom. You made eye contact. His member is hard. Like all that. Like that was, they always use the word member too. They never say penis or dick. I don't know. But yeah, so I wonder if there's for sure a conservative version of that. I like how I'm like, oh, like One Direction. I truly do. There's got to be some really crazy like Elon Musk, Trump, Clinton, Bubba type fan fiction. That would be. I truly think that is probably gold. It's probably incredible. Granted, I love bad art. I love watching good stand up. My favorite, my guilty pleasure, bad stand up. There's like a specific type of crazy person you'll see at an open mic who they think they're crushing and they're like, this is gold. And I love to watch that. The type of person who has such false sense of confidence. They think they're fucking killing in a room where everyone is ready to go. I love it. I love that. I love that shit. I mean, another type of art I love to watch people be bad at, Lifetime movies. I fucking love that shit. I love zoning out and watching a really shitty movie on Lifetime where it's a half-baked script they keep having appliances like move, like it doesn't add up for the next shots. Like there's a cell phone in this shot, and then the next shot, still the same scene, but the next shot there's no cell phone in it. No one, like, it's just like, I love that shit. And it's so fun to watch. Because I feel like a lot of people who write Lifetime, because some of it is just, it feels, people who write Lifetime movies, I imagine they also write porn. And so it's just like, they do the little intro to porn. It's like, okay, blah, 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 girl gets stuck. And then instead of going on with the plot, they're like, okay, well, fuck here. But then for Lifetime movies, they're like, blah, 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 girl gets stuck. Then she's held captive for 5 months while her single mother that works a nursing job chases her down and maybe finds love in the process. Like, a Lifetime movie just feels like porn if the plot just played out without sex. And you know what? Also, there's always a girl stuck in porn. And meanwhile, there's always a girl stuck in a Lifetime movie, whether it's stuck in an attic, trapped in a basement, being held captive by someone. It's just, there's always a girl trapped in Lifetime. Majority of the movies, there's a girl trapped. And it's very, they really figured it out. They really cracked the code. If we get a girl that is stuck and being held captive, that can't do anything, and maybe she gets raped, we're going to have a hit. I just watched a Lifetime movie about girl stuck in the attic. I literally think that's, or Girl in the Attic, one of those two names, just came out this year. Spoiler alert ahead, I'm going to ruin it for you, but in case you're going to watch this hot movie, it's it's a girl who was kidnapped and she is stuck in an attic by a alpha male who's been indoctrinated into the manosphere, listening to all them podcasts telling her how she needs to be a good wife. And he picked her up off the side of the road because a woman don't know what she want. A woman don't know what she want. So you got to tell him. So he picked her up off the side of the road because he knows what's good for her. Put her in his attic. Chained her up for 15 months. Yeah. This girl was in the attic for over a year. The mom who, he lives with his mother in a wheelchair, can't walk, really. Doesn't know about the girl till like close to the end of the movie after she's been up there for 15 months. It's wild. And then he holds them both hostage for a while till she gets away or something. I don't remember the nitty gritty. You more or less watch a Lifetime movie to have fun with your friends while watching it and talk about it. You don't watch a Lifetime movie for the plot and the sustenance. You watch it for friendship. It's about the journey along the way. But I really enjoyed that one. I love when a Lifetime movie, it's newer and they really pick up slang. And then they also pick up like the alpha male stuff. Incredible. What a fun touch. I want to write a Lifetime movie. I would love to write a Lifetime movie. Captain and I talk about that a lot. We're like, we're going to write a Lifetime movie. We're going to sell it. Because the thing about it, I love showbiz. I love showbiz. And I would know how to, I've watched so many Lifetime movies. I think I could write the best one. And they always say inspired by true events, but it's like 15 stories combined. It's not just one. It's very enjoyable to watch those. I'm so sorry. I just want to rant about Lifetime. And I think I said a lot of nothing. Bruh, I've just been at home watching Lifetime and crocheting. I crocheted my dog a sweater last night. It was lovely. He fucking looks adorable in it. Maybe I'll insert a photo if I'm not lazy. But that's up to future Brittany to decide. But yeah, I was talking about 2025 and what's been my highs and lows this year. Life is good for the most part. I kind of probably went on too much of a rant last week about it. But then, like, as I said, the political aspect, like, not too happy about it. But it is nice seeing people come together against a bigger cause. Does that make sense? Because as much as it does suck to see how much hate there is in the world, but like in the hate you can see light, and the light is that people are coming together, I guess. Like in New York, watching ICE try to go on Canal Street and a bunch of fucking New Yorkers being New Yorkers, get out of here. I'm walking here. I'm legal here. You know, they're just like, get the fuck out. And I think that's beautiful. It is really sad, though. A lot of people are being targeted because of their race and ethnicity and just identity in general, whether you are trans, non-binary, an immigrant, fucking child. It sucks. It's a really shitty situation. And I personally don't have to deal with that on a day-to-day basis. But I do know people, and I have people in my life who deal with that. And that fucking sucks. But I will say the community you see when people come together and be people, it's very beautiful. You know, a high of this year and a low. I guess it's a low point to be like, society, what the fuck are we doing? Sending 5 women into space. However, also a high point. I've never seen people look so fucking dumb. Katy Perry with that fucking flower in space. Like, if my team said I had to promote a tour by going to outer space instead of just posting my tits, I would fire them. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to space. No, thank you. Also, I read a fact. It could be a lie because it was a comment on TikTok. But yeah, I read a fact. It was a comment on TikTok that outer space is only 62 miles away, which is crazy. It's easier. Hypothetically, it'd be easier to drive to outer space than it would be to leave Texas. You know, like, I'm minimum trying to think of I'm about 8 hours of a drive away from getting out of state. 62 miles? That's like a fucking hour drive at most. Like 2 hours, okay, to go to space? That's crazy. We need to just build a road to space. And I think that's what we're forgetting. We're doing planes, we're doing all... No, let's just make a space car. Let's make a space roadway, you know, you guys? I don't know. Sorry, that's probably a trash idea. I don't know. But another high of this year, learning to crochet. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, and I finally learned to crochet. And let me tell you, beautiful thing. I'm very grateful I learned to crochet. And I have to shout out my boyfriend's brother, Sam. Thank you, Sam, for teaching me how to crochet. It has ignited a love of yarn, a love of really long string. And I love it. It keeps me off my phone. I crocheted a whole fucking sweater in a whole night for my dog. And he looks damn good in it. So thank you. I'm trying to think of another thing. I kind of can't off the top of my head. I'll probably cover that more in the next episode for 2025. But I guess I'm kind of just pumping out content right now to do it. Because I'm trying to keep it on a weekly status, you guys. Yeah. Fucking flex. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a lovely Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year's, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you guys for watching and supporting. I know this is like probably way past it. So if you get to this point of the podcast, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And, you know, it means a lot to me to have people who think I'm funny and who follow it. And yeah, I don't know. It means a lot because you're letting this dumb little bitch live her dream. And I think that's beautiful. So anyways, have a good day. Goodbye.